Week 16 of the $100,000 stock challenge, and man, I can't believe it's been 16 weeks already, man. In these 16 weeks, we grew a lot, right? I remember week 1, man, I didn't know where to start off in the stock market, and now I'm actually buying stocks. I'm learning about options, set my stop loss, how to dollar cost average in the stocks. I learned a lot, man. So with that being said, I just kind of want to dive into my portfolio, right? So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna stop yapping and dive directly into it. As of today, man, April 30th, my portfolio is sitting at $2,835.82, man. I'm up $30 on the day. I currently have $275 in buying power, right? When it comes to crypto, I own a little bit of XRP, a little bit of Doge as well, and a tiny fraction of Bitcoin, but I'm gonna still count it because small numbers add up. Diving directly into the stocks that I own. Remember, I don't try to own too many stocks. The goal is only to have seven or less in my portfolio, because my first goal is to build out 25 shares, 25 positions of each of these stocks, right? I want a minimum of 25 of everything I own. That's the first step as I work towards my 150 shares of owning everything. But the first stop on the road trip is 25 shares of everything. And I feel like I didn't want to diversify too much without building up solid foundation in each of these stocks first. So looking at Vanguard, man, I own 3 shares of this one. I'm currently down $105.03. This was the first mistake I did in the stock market. I was buying Vanguard and I didn't set my stop loss, and it went down a lot. So my average cost of losing is at 550, but it's working its way back up. So I'm going to continue to buy this one as well while I can. But that was the first lesson in the stock market that I didn't do, was set a stop loss. And y'all seen what happened in the recent crash. It went down. That was the first lesson, right? The second one right here, man, Nvidia. I got this one basically at its almost about to break even. I got this one at 113.53. I'm currently down $1.17 in this one, right? Not bad. Can't complain. This one was a great stock at a great buying point to buy as well. So this week I'm actually going to deposit more money when I get paid and buy some Nvidia, because this one is about to go to like 118 or 120 real soon, man. Things at a great price to buy it. The third one was Amazon. Last week on my recent video, man, I told y'all buy Amazon, and Amazon is about to take off and go to 200. This one I bought. I only bought 1 share of it because that's all I could afford at the moment. So I still like to have money in my account to actively trade, and but I should have bought more. This one I didn't listen. I should have, but I'm up $9.54 off this 1 share. But I gotta buy more, man. I gotta buy more. I told you about this on my last video. Buy Amazon, and I should have bought more than 1 share, but I still bought. That's the key part about it, right? Next one is Charles Schwab, SCHD. I currently got 10.4 shares of this one, man. My average cost was at $26.94, so I got it pretty high with the drop. So I'm down $12.07 in here, but I'm not really tripping on it as much because I know this is a great float stock to have in your portfolio, and it pays dividends, so it pays you to wait. So I can't be mad at this one, right? SoFi, man. SoFi, the stock that we all know, like, and love, right? Currently got this one at $13.12. I actually had this at a lot higher, man. I actually had this at like almost $16, but I dollar cost average into this one as well. Currently I'm down $7.87 on it, but I'm almost at my first 25 shares of SoFi, right? I know it's not a lot to y'all, but it's a lot to me. Like I said, I'm trying to build out 25 positions of all of these. I'm gonna work my way towards it, right? I kind of also want to talk about my Roth IRA. I'm currently at $544.26. Remember, the rules of the $100,000 stock challenge was to open up your Roth IRA and add money to it as well, man. As you can see, I don't really own too many whole shares of this one. I only own SCHG and I own VEA, right? Because like I said, I only deposit like, $75 in here a week, and well, not even a week, damn near like every 2 weeks when I can. That was the goal, and I get it divided between all of these stocks in here as well. But man, that's currently what my portfolio is sitting at a grand total altogether at $3,379.81. Actually, it was a lot more than this before the crash happened. But like I said, between losing money on my options, learning options, not setting stop losses, not being patient, rushing to buy stocks when I should have just waited until the dip, knowing my levels in the summary. I learned a lot in these 16 weeks, right? I know the goal was to hit $100,000 this year. Not saying I can't, but I know it's going to be a challenge, right? And I'm up for a challenge. But I got to realize, man, the goal is $100,000, right? But that's a big goal to achieve, right? One of my favorite sayings is, how do you eat an elephant, right? How do you eat an elephant? First of all, you got to cut it up in pieces, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing with this goal. The goal is $100,000, so I'm going to cut it up in pieces, right? First goal, get my first 5,000, then 10. Once I get my first 10, let me work to 25,000. From 25, let me work to 40 and keep going, right? You don't have to get it all in one lump sum. Granted, some people are goated. Coach, he's goated. You've seen him make $100,000 in one day, right? You've seen him make that in a week. But man, we're not there yet. As long as we keep showing up for ourselves, getting better by 1% each and every day, that's the only thing that matters, man. So with that being said, that concludes week 16 of the $100,000 stock challenge. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. See y'all next week. Peace.